You know, that iPhone 14 Pro Max might actually not look so bad after all. Because yes, we have new mock-ups showing us the iPhone 14 Pro Max in real life, and honestly, I sort of like what I see. Sort of. If you were wondering if Apple is really switching to USB-C, Ming Chi Kuo just doubled down on his predictions, and Qualcomm just sent out press invitations for a Snapdragon event that's happening very soon. I'm Jaime Rivera, and how about you tell me in the comments why you like or don't like Windows 11, because after using it for a couple of weeks, I'm kind of getting it. Why you don't like it, I mean. This is Pocketnow Daily. The official news today begin with Qualcomm, and I'm surprised as much as you are that we're back to having official news. Anyways, yesterday the company sent out press invitations for a Snapdragon event that is set to take place on May 20th, but then the interesting part is that it's in China. If you've been watching the show, we're currently expecting the company to announce the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 Plus and Snapdragon 7 Gen 1 platforms, even if we thought that there would be delays in the pipeline. And just to dabble a little on the 8 Gen 1 Plus, we're reportedly getting a minor GPU upgrade that'll rely on the same CPU structure we got with the existing model. The change is that it'll apparently be built on TSMC's 4nm process, with the first smartphone to bring it being the Motorola Edge X30. And then the 7 Gen 1 will bring a moderate spec, with rumors pointing to Oppo giving us the first device, probably the Reno 8, that's tipped to debut on May 23rd. That said, it could also be none of this, since it is kind of weird for Qualcomm to be holding an event in China, period. But let's see what we get, because so far, so good with the rumors. Now let's move on to Samsung and the next Galaxy Watch, and I know that a lot of the rumors have been kind of far-fetched, but they continue to get interesting ever since we found out there might be a Pro model. Now we have a new tweet from Ice Universe shedding more details on the build quality. Apparently this Watch 5 Pro will reportedly feature scratch-resistant sapphire glass along with a lightweight titanium build, which we haven't seen since the Watch 3. Last month we also heard about a 572 mAh battery for the 5 Pro variant, and now we have some certification documents from Korea revealing a 44mm Watch 5, which will have a 397 mAh battery, which is still an upgrade over the previous generation. With all the rumors of the Pro variant, we're not sure on if Sammy plans to change the entire naming scheme, like to get rid of the classic model, and we also haven't heard any upgrades for other models, so we'll see what we get in the end. Let's move on to Apple for the rest of the show, starting with some very exciting rumors about their full transition to USB-C, which they are claiming has nothing to do with the EU. Last week, we got a report from Ming Chi Kuo claiming that at least one of the 2023 iPhones will abandon the Lightning port and move on to USB-C due to charging speeds and file transfer capabilities. Now we have a new tweet where he expands more on why these changes are happening. If you're wondering why Cupertino isn't directly ditching all ports entirely, well, he mentions that a portless iPhone would cause more problems due to the current limitations of wireless technologies and the immaturity of the MagSafe ecosystem. He then mentions that other Lightning products like AirPods, the Magic Keyboard, the Magic Trackpad, and the Magic Mouse would also be switching to USB-C in the foreseeable future, and I hope that means we're getting a redesigned Magic Mouse where that thing does not look ridiculous. I'm still skeptical given Cupertino's history of making changes like these, but with all of their other products supporting it, I mean, it makes a lot of sense, and then you've got the pressure from the EU as well. And finally, for the hottest news today, let's talk about the iPhone 14 series once again. We've talked extensively for the past few months on all of the design changes and even seen some case molds, but this new video might be as close as it gets to the real thing. Yesterday, our buddy Lou from Unbox Therapy posted a new hands-on video with a one-to-one replica of the iPhone 14 Pro Max made by some third-party case makers. Now, this mock-up doesn't look cheap at all, and it looks almost identical to the previous generation. The cameras definitely look bigger when compared to the 13, as these are tipped to bring a 48 megapixel main sensor. We also have some pictures of the third-party cases that show this change as well, and man, that camera hump does look massive on the regular 14 Pro. Lou also shows that the volume rocker and the power button look larger, and that's something we do expect case makers to get right. Heck, he even went on to measure all the little details, so I do highly recommend you watch watch his video. He also showed that the phone is less wider due to the smaller bezels, but it is a bit thicker and taller. We also get to see the new island notch in real life, which honestly, it does look better than the schematics. It's definitely noticeable, but not as much. And yes, the Lightning port is still here, as USB-C rumors are probably not happening until next year, if anything. So for today's question, let us know, what do you think about this new design change for the iPhone? Because honestly, at this point, iPhone changes look so meager. I can't really say that I'm impressed. It doesn't fold, it doesn't bend. Maybe it does, we'll ask Zach. But the point is, it's an iPhone. I'm not really expecting more, just like in the case of iPads anymore. And that's not necessarily a bad thing for most people, but it is for the tech industry that doesn't necessarily move forward as fast as we wish it would. But that's just me. Leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know your opinion. Friends, again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. You can also follow us on social media, so our extended coverage happens on Instagram, and follow me on my personal handles to see me debate the obvious with these things. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.